Kevin Costner is being sued by a stuntwoman from one of his movies. The complaint was filed in Los Angeles County earlier this week. She is accusing Costner of sexual harassment, discrimination, and retaliation. The suit stems from the filming of a scene on a movie set.
As one stunt performer is saying, they were humiliated and traumatized by the on-set incident.
Yep, Hollywood's favorite cowboy just rode straight into his wildest courtroom showdown. But hold up, is this a one-time bombshell? Or the latest hit in a whole playlist of lawsuits that could nuke a billion-dollar Western dream? Saddle up, we're diving in. Picture the Utah desert, May 2nd, 2023. The skies blaze orange, the wind's kicking dust across a wagon set, and everyone thinks they're filming the same scene they rehearsed yesterday. Then a last-minute call sheet lands, light on details but heavy on secrets. Stunt pro Devyn Labella, 34, rodeo tough, and doubling for actress Ella Hunt, gets tapped to stand in. No biggie, right? Wrong. Moments later, a different actor clambers on top of her, wrestling her skirt skyward while cameras roll and half the crew stares at the monitors. There's zero intimacy coordinator, no 48-hour notice, and the line between method and madness snaps like a dry twig. The take repeats. Once, twice, a third time. By the fourth run, Labella's fighting tears and wondering how help a director frame a shot morphed into a violent wagon bed assault. Everyone's somehow okay broadcasting to Video Village. She stumbles off set, boots still dusty, and thinks, did that actually just happen? Spoiler, it did. But who is Devyn Labella? And why did this single, unscripted moment threaten to derail Horizon 2 and Kevin Costner's legacy in one go? Stick around. Devyn grew up wrangling horses outside Fresno, lassoing barrels before she could parallel park. At 29, she cracked Hollywood's stunt circuit, CSI, Vegas, Yellow Jackets, American Horror Stories, earning a rep for loving falls nobody else would take. And by early 2023, the phone's ringing nonstop. Then veteran stunt coordinator Wade Allen offers the golden ticket, lead double for a 4-film Western saga, penned, directed, and bankrolled by the Oscar King himself, Kevin Costner. 4 movies, steady union pay, and screen time inside a potential franchise? That's a career rocket. She signs, trains, learns wagon topography, and braces for one mildly risky scene. Her character pinned by Bandit Sig, actor Douglas Smith, lantern extinguished, no real skin shown, all choreographed, safety nets everywhere. One 20-second shot later, Devyn's entire arc swings from upward to grounded. After the May 2nd take, she sobs alone in the prop wagon, flies home to California to breathe, and returns days later to side-eye apologies and awkward silences. Worse, whispers swirl, she's now difficult. By January 2024, she's mysteriously cut from Horizon 3. The phone that wouldn't quit now sits silent. But Devyn doesn't bow out, she lawyers up.
On May 2nd, 2023, plaintiff Devyn Labella, a female stunt performer, was the victim of a violent, unscripted, unscheduled rape scene directed by Kevin Costner, owner, chief executive officer, and secretary of Horizon Series, Inc. The impact of this impromptu work demand on Miss Labella has been profound, not only upending a career Miss Labella spent years building, but leaving her with permanent trauma that she will be required to address for years to come.
On May 28, 2025, Devyn files a blistering 39-page complaint in LA Superior Court against Horizon Series Inc., Horizon Series 2 LLC, Territory Pictures, and the man she once admired in The Bodyguard. The counts read like a legal playlist set to shuffle. 1. Sex discrimination, unequal treatment on set. 2. Hostile work environment, that unscripted assault loop. 3. Sexual harassment, twice under 2 California statutes. 4. Retaliation, blacklisted when she spoke up. 5. Interference with civil rights, basic bodily autonomy ditched. 6. Intentional infliction of emotional distress, the mental toll. 7. Breach of contract, promised safety measures vaporized. She wants compensatory pay for lost gigs, punitive damages to sting harder than a cactus needle, mandatory anti-harassment training, and a public apology that won't vanish behind PR smoke. Her filing lands this punchy line: silence used as a shield only amplifies harm. Kevin's campfire's back within hours. Super lawyer Marty Singer releases a statement, claims are meritless, Devyn thumbs-upped the rehearsal, and, oh, by the way, she's a serial accuser. Translation: nice try, kid, but no jackpot here. Yet Costner himself? Radio silence. 0 IG notes. No driveway pressers. For a storyteller known to drop monologues longer than TikTok trends, the quiet feels loud. Behind that hush lurks high-stakes math. Costner mortgaged slices of his Santa Barbara ranch, funneled $38 million personal cash into Horizon. Chapter 1. Opened summer 2024, limped to a $32 million box office, and still needs chapters 2 through 4 to recoup. Add a messy 2023 divorce and child support brawl, and the Cowboys' pockets aren't deep enough for endless war. Silence may be strategy. No quote, no headline. But it sure leaves fans filling the void with hot takes. Next question, is Devyn's assault claim a shocking outlier or another bead on Costner's growing lawsuit rosary?
I can't talk too much about Costner because, I sued him and I lost. So, I sued Kevin Costner and I lost.
Flashback number 1, 2010. Actor Stephen Baldwin sues Costner for $3.2 million, claiming Kev duped him over BP oil spill centrifuge tech. 2 years later, a jury clears Costner. On a 2025 podcast, Baldwin shrugs, "Yeah, I sued Kevin Costner, and I lost." He calls Kevin controlling. Mic drop. Flashback number 2, 2009. South Carolina's Film Commission chases unpaid tax credit fees from Costner's production house. Settlement sealed, hush money rumored. Flashback number 3, 2013. Warner Music drags Costner into arbitration over Bodyguard soundtrack profits. Result? Confidential, but gossip says Kevin kept most of the pie. He usually wins, or pays to vanish the problem, but courtrooms follow him like tumbleweeds. So when Devyn's filing hits, Hollywood insiders nod. Seen this rodeo before. Only twist. Those prior dust-ups involved studios and investors to buffer impact. Horizon is Kevin's personal wallet on screen. Every subpoena now hits home. Imagine directing, starring, writing, producing, and bankrolling your dream Western, all while wrangling 300 extras, 50 horses, and a ticking Sundance premiere slot. That's Costner on Horizon. Total creative control sounds glorious until oversight evaporates. Crew whispers paint the set as a personal kingdom. Scenes rewritten at sunrise, 12-hour days stretching to 16, and anyone questioning direction labeled not a team player. With no studio suits to flag protocol, small safety steps, like calling the intimacy coordinator, slip through wagon planks. Industry sticks changed after #MeToo. SAG-AFTRA rules mandate 48-hour nudity notices, closed sets, and written consent. Break them, and insurers can yank coverage, halting production cold. Devyn's lawsuit spotlights a worst-case scenario. One spontaneous call, 0 guardrails, and millions suddenly exposed. If her claims stick, Chapter 2 might need costly reshoots or a brutal cut. Budget could balloon like prairie fire, and distributors already sniffing at tepid Chapter 1. Numbers may holster their checkbooks. Within 12 hours of filing, #Costner canceled climbs X's trending ladder. Polls split, roughly half side with Devyn, the rest cry cash grab. NBC, Variety, Deadline blast alerts. Morning shows loop the headline you opened with. Fans of Yellowstone slam Paramount for dodging a bullet when Costner exited the ranch soap. Western purists defend their hero, innocent till proven guilty, y'all. Meanwhile, stunt performers flood Reddit threads sharing anonymized horror stories about sets gone rogue. For now, the court of public opinion is hung. But in California, a real judge will eventually bang a real gavel, and hashtags won't testify. Possible ending A. Quiet money. Singer hammers a settlement, NDA gags everyone, and Chapter 2 hits theaters late 2026 with a slightly tamer wagon scene. Costner pays, insurers breathe, and Devyn cashes a 7-figure check but remains Hollywood politely blacklisted for a spell. Possible ending B. Trial of the decade. Devyn refuses hush cash, Discovery uncovers raw monitor footage, and a jury watches every take. Headlines dominate awards season, forcing studios to add intimacy coordinator breach clauses in 2026 contracts. Chapter 2's release drifts to 2028 or never. Possible ending C. Creative amputation. Costner reshoots the scene without assault, plastering money he doesn't have. Box office math turns uglier. To plug holes, he sells another slice of that Ocean View ranch, whispers of bankruptcy swirl, and Horizon's saga shrinks from 4 films to 2. Whatever fork reality chooses, ripple effects will slap every director who thinks artistic spontaneity outranks basic consent. So, will Kevin Costner ride off into a blood-red sunset, reputation intact, and franchise salvaged? Or will a Los Angeles jury call cut on the legend turned litigant and write a brand new ending nobody saw coming? Hit subscribe because the next motion hearing is set for 45 days out, and you already know Hollywood's courtroom cameras never blink.